What is going on, my Patriots? Hope you everybody's having a good day. If it's your first time tuning in to the broadcast, do me a favor, go ahead on and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. All right. With that being said, I'm gonna have a little bright light behind me. This will be on the podcast. I think I'm gonna make this one free. I'm gonna make this one free this time. I'm not gonna make this a members only. Still trying to get people to kind of get into uh, acclimated with what I do. But if it's your first time, like I said, my name is Joel Davis. You can catch me on all my platforms. Tonight, let's try to get the goal where we try to get the cash out going. Goal is to try to raise a minimum of $10 on the Cash App and a minimum of $10 on the Super Chats. So again, let's try to spread the word. Let's get as many people as we can, and let's go in to trying to make that help happen so we can keep putting back into the studio, into the production, and to do things. So first things first, I know everybody's been worrying about me and my situation with jobs and stuff. Currently, right now, we're talking with my landlord, so he's trying to work with me the best way he can. I appreciate everybody donations, everybody spreading. Still do it because we still gonna need it. Job search still going a little sluggish right now. I've been turning in applications, hoping people can respond back. I do got a writing gig that I'm supposed to be doing this week. Maybe it'll pay a little something. So I'm grinding, man. That's all I can do until something comes up. So, like I said, I appreciate everybody who's donating from YouTube, helping out with a Patriot. I'm doing what y'all say. Don't stop spreading the word, and I'm not gonna stop. So, so tonight, guys, we're gonna talk about the update on Afghanistan. It is strictly crazy. Biden came out today with this pathetic ass address to nation, still talking about, nothing ain't wrong. Everybody's going to be safe. He's going to come out here and make sure that things is going to go smoothly. He's going to get all the troops and all of the American citizens out there by the 31st. I don't know, man. To me, it's pathetic that we as a nation is begging. I mean, we're begging the enemy to give us extra time. Like, where did they do that at? We are supposed to be the biggest nation in America. Okay, we are supposed to be the biggest nation in the world. We're America. We don't beg people. We take what we need to take. This right here is crazy. I mean, we've never done that. Now, y'all probably want to know, well, how did we get here and how did this happen? Well, I'm about to play you a clip. Shout out to Tatum Report. I wanted to do some different news sources today. I wanted to actually get a news source that was credible. I know that Brandon Tatum, he takes real pride in what he does. They get accurate news. In fact, they get stuff before we do. All right, and they just in. They just get it in. So here is I don't know if there's an interpreter in this, but this is from Twitter, and I'm about to share with y'all where dude is. Let's see if it's gonna play. Nah, I'm gonna see if I can find a video, but I can't find a video. I was looking for a video, but they're not gonna extend. But I am going to play the video of what people are saying right now that's going on. So in Afghanistan, because we've been lied to, and it's about time to expose this shit. Don't worry, Steve. I got you, bro. That's why I got these sources, brother. I want to give y'all the news because they don't want y'all to find the news. That's why we as alternative, uh, as they call it, independent uh content creators, we get to the bottom of this. So again, shout out to Brandon Tatum. I'm gonna play y'all a clip up here on some of this TikTok stuff that's been saying what's really going on. All right. So let me make sure I got my sounds good, and I'm gonna make sure that y'all can play it. I hope that everything's coming crisp clear because I've been working on my sound stuff for the longest. I had to reset my computer today. So let's see what's going on this one.
All of these people have their flights.
Hold on.
Sitting here for days.
Hold on. All right, hold on. Let me replay that again. I was trying to get it so y'all could hear it, see the whole thing. Let me do it one more time. I was trying to enlarge it, but it wouldn't let me do it. All right. Shit. Let's go on here again. Let's see if it lets me enlarge. No, it's not gonna let me enlarge. So I just play it from this here. All right. This is why it's going down. And this is from DeSantis, by the way, too. He played this.
Have my kids here. Just look at all these people here that are trying to get out of this country to get help. Our so-called government had stated that they're helping the people out to get out, but it's all a lie. There's no help here. There's not one single American troop.
Yeah, you heard that. Not one single American troop. And this was posted to updated today when this was reported on the 24th. So this is the stuff that they're not telling us. They don't want us to know. I mean, that's what they're doing. They're trying to make sure that we are in the dark. And it's sad but true. Shout out again to Brandon Tatum. Go to the Tatum Report. This guy's got a team over there, like I said, that is not afraid to give you the truth. Yeah, it is scary, Steve. It really is scary. And what is scary is that our government is keep lying to us and keep telling us that everything is a-okay, and it's not a-okay. It's not. It's not okay at all. Due to the fact of the matter, we got a president that feels like he thinks he's in a dream world. I mean, it's what it is. Now I'm gonna go ahead on here and I'm gonna head on to some of the latest news. We're gonna critique. Now, this is what happened today. Now, guys, let me tell you how disgusting this was. Now, you are supposed to be the president of the United States. Okay? You know there's a situation going on in your country. You're gonna have politicians, you're gonna have reporters that want to know what is going on. Why in the world did our president turn his back on the reporters, not giving them a concise answer to what's going on? He basically turned away from the reporters. And that what makes me so mad with this organization. You're telling the American people we have nothing to worry about, but when we got journalists who are getting paid to ask that question, the tough questions, y'all hurry up and scatter doodle back out the door. I mean, what is that? It seems like to me you're hiding something. That's what it seems like. And I think I'm gonna play this clip right here, and then I'll read this story. Hello, y'all. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hello. Let me show you what this cat did. I think this is towards the end.
Thank you. Mr. President, can you guarantee every American will be out before the troops leave? Can you guarantee? Did sanctions come up at all in the G7 meeting? Thank you. Mr. President, can you guarantee every American will be out before the troops leave? Can you guarantee? Did sanctions come up at all?
You know it's bad when the lady that does the sign language is looking at you like, what the fuck did I just witness? You the president. You supposed to answer questions. You never answer questions. You say some of the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life, like a fantasy land. I mean, you can't make this up, man. You can't make this up. And what's disturbing is that you still got people defending him. You still got people defending him saying, well, he's under great stress. Or y'all need to be worrying about getting vaccinated. Man, fuck that right now. There's American people stranded in a war zone. The Marines are at the airport like sitting ducks. You can't make this up, guys. Now let me tell you what the Federalists got to say. I know a lot of people don't like the Federalists. I like them. It's better news than what you're gonna get around here. As an alternative, you don't want to do Fox News. So I want y'all to get a chance to see where I get all my sources from. If it's first time tuning in, please like and share. Please like and share. It's a lot here. So President Joe Biden turned his back on reporters Tuesday when pressed on whether the White House can pledge all Americans will be successfully evacuated from the war-torn nation before U.S. forces leave next week. Can you guarantee every American will be out before the leave? Shouted one reporter in the background as the president left the lectern without taking a single question. And this scene has become routine as the presidents avoid answering questions over the crisis in Afghanistan, where an undisclosed number of Americans remain poised to be stranded behind enemy lines after the Taliban captured the country at breakneck speed. And this is the image. He turns his back on America. He don't want to give us any answers. While Biden touted progress on evacuations in Tuesday's press conference, where nearly 71,000 have been flown out of Kabul since August 14th, many were evacuated by allies. Yeah, I want y'all to hear that now. The allies like the British, the Germany, all of them is doing our job for us. They're getting our people. We're not. Not American flights, with few being American citizens. Exactly. They're refugees they get. A leaked cable from the State Department, first reported by Politico, national security correspondent Alex Ward, showed a vast majority of recent evacuees were foreign nationals as opposed to U.S. citizens. Of the more than 26,500 people evacuated as of Monday afternoon, less than 4,500 were Americans. According to the numbers shared by Ward, more than 21,500 were Afghans. That's what it's about right now. It's not about us. They want these Afghans over here. Exactly. You're right, Steve. This is what they want to do. Roger, I agree. They do have a lot of good eye candy on Fox News. That's why Fox News has always been superior to CNN, because CNN never has any eye candy. That's why Fox News has always had eye candy, always had women that were very professional looking, very traditional, business like. So shout out to Fox News and Newsmax and One American News doing the same thing, keeping it classy. Phyllis Stidham. It would be just nice for people to wake up and see the direction they're trying to take us using social media. We were their bosses through elections. Mm-hmm. And they're flipping it so people fear them. Exactly. You telling it like it is, Philip. Y'all hit that like button. Cause we getting it in tonight, man. We about to break this joint down. Cause this joint is crazy. It's real crazy. Because the reason why it's so crazy is due to the fact of the matter that we have another country taking care of what we supposed to be doing. When we're capable of doing it. This should have never went this far. Like I told y'all this morning, the first thing that should have been done was before we moved in, we should have told the Taliban whenever they was getting all hot and bothered and wanted to have that first chat with us, if you lay any finger on our people, we will make Afghanistan look like a damn parking lot, baby. You feel me? On Christmas morning. That's what we would have said. That's what we should have said. That's number one. Number two, we should have, if we couldn't get all our equipment out, we should have blown all of our equipment up before them fools got a hold of it. Everything should have been blown up. Number three, we should have had perimeter set up so that way nobody could get to our people. We would have had the checkpoints at the airport. We would have had the perimeter where they would not have had access to us. We would have been so tight, it would have been insane. They would have been about to shit their pants because everywhere they would have turned, we were there. That's how you secure the enemy. That's what we've been doing for years. What's changed now? Oh, I forgot. We're too busy practicing on how to be woke and be cute and modeling for some stupid shit. Newsflash. It's time to put the damn games aside, guys. This is real. These folks do not believe in negotiations of money. Like I told y'all, they believe in intimidation and fear. You have to meet them with the same energy that they meet you with. That's the only thing they respect. That's why they never fuck with Trump, because they know Trump would do the same they would do. Hey, you touch my American, don't worry, I'm going to fuck up your whole fucking country just for touching one. They know that. That's why they didn't do it didn't act the fool. They knew what it was. Thank you, Independent Mini United. Yes, right. You got me live. Go on and share. We getting it in tonight. I told y'all going to break stuff down. I told y'all going to be on top of this Afghanistan stuff because I served over there and I'm not going to let it go because it's pissing me off and this is my passion. And I appreciate everyone that is following me because it's probably the only channel you're going to get a real thorough update about what's going on over here. Now, how many Americans remain in Afghanistan remains unclear, and Biden pledged that the U.S. will meet its withdrawal date set for August 31st, after the Taliban set a red line that it would not accept the American presence after the deadline. The sooner we can finish, the better, Biden said. Each day of operation brings added risk to our troops. While the administration claims the passage of American citizens will be secured by a cooperative Taliban to meet the Tuesday deadline next week, the radical Islamic group is blocking airport access in Kabul. Despite the Taliban's withdrawal deadline, Biden said he's instructed the State Department and the Pentagon to construct contingency plans in the event deadline needs to be adjusted so that become necessary. What contingency plan, Joe? Joe, what you sound like basically you're saying, thank you, Bones Mama. I appreciate you coming in. Y'all give Miss Bones Mama a nice welcome. First time coming into the broadcast. I'm glad to see you. This is one of the realest broadcasts you will see where I am getting it in about what's going on here about Afghanistan. Like and share the channel. Share. The more we can get in here, the better. Y'all, this is sad. This is real sad. Real sad. Because at the end of the day, we should have never had it to come down to this. This is what happens when you have failed leadership. We have all these people stuck in Afghanistan and we still not rescuing them. We got other countries doing our job while we sitting stuck at the airport like sitting ducks and telling them, oh yeah, get the Afghans, but we'll work out with the Americans when we can. This is what we call putting America's last. And if anybody, I don't give a damn what you vote for, liberal, freaking centrist, whatever. If you tell me that sits well with you, you are crazy as hell. You may need to relocate to Afghanistan. Because to me, that's stupid as hell. Where I'm from, America first. We are the ones that we supposed to take care of. No man left behind. We get our being out. Now, if we can help an Afghanistan family in between, maybe, yeah, okay. But we can't solely focus on you right now. You had 20 years to figure this shit out. Oh, what's going on, Sharon? Yep, Sharon Rock. I'm glad you're here, man. It's been a while. I've been trying to get these numbers up, man. What's going on, guys? We got 15 in so far. Got 12 in the damn chat today. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's see if we can get up to 20. This is good stuff right here. Good stuff, good stuff. I'm glad to see everybody here. Now, let me tell y'all how much y'all about to blow your mind. Because I'm about to make you might get sick. So if you got a second, you may need to get you some water. All right. you may need to get you some water, maybe put a little ice in it, maybe a drop of lemon, and you may need to make sure you're sitting down when I tell you how much money that we left of gear for the new enemy to play with. So I'm finna show y'all right here, right now. I'm finna break it down. Y'all might say, oh, hell nah. Which I know y'all is. Now, this came out of Forbes. Forbes made this report. Now, y'all know Forbes is the type of report, type of article agency. They like to get it in on stuff. Now, this came out yesterday. This guy said, staggering costs, U.S. military equipment left behind in Afghanistan. The U.S. provided an estimated $83 billion worth of training and equipment to Afghanistan security forces since 2001. This year alone, the U.S. military aided Afghanistan forces with $3 billion. Putting the price tag on American military equipment still in Afghanistan isn't an easy task. In the fog of war or withdrawal, Afghanistan has always been a black box with little sunshine. Not helping transparency, the Biden administration is now hiding key audits on Afghan military equipment. What I told y'all. What I told y'all. What's up, Betty? That's right, Steve. $80+ billion is what we spent on this war for 20 years. And not to mention now, they done turned around and they're hiding key information. They're hiding key information on what in the world is being accounted for over there. Now, why would you want to hide that? Y'all know why. Y'all know why. Because they know that if the American people find out how they've been tricking off with our taxpayers' dollars with these damn fools, it would be an uproar. That's why they trying to hide it. But Forbes ain't going to let you hide it. This week, our auditors at openbooks.com reposted 2 key reports on the U.S. war chest of military gear in Afghanistan that had disappeared from federal websites. Number 1, Government Accountability Office audit of U.S. provided military gear in Afghanistan, which was in 2017, reposted, but that link is dead. So I guess they hurried up and took that down. Number 2, a special inspector general for Afghanistan reconstruction. He ordered $174 million in lost Scan Eagle drones. That was in 2020. So U.S. taxpayers said for these artists in the U.S. provided equipment and should be able to follow the money. But after publication, the GAO spokesman responded to our request for comment. The State Department requested we temporarily remove and review reports on Afghanistan to protect receipts of U.S. assistance that may be identified through our reports and thus subject to retribution. However, these reports only have numbers and no receipt information. Okay, so if it don't have no receipt information, then why in the hell are we taking it off? That's what I'm saying. See, this is the jubble shit they tell us to try to confuse us, like we're stupid. Just be honest. Just be honest. Just say we took it off because we don't want the American people to know how we tricked off with their money. That's all you had to say. That's all you had to say, man. This we took it off because we don't want the American people to realize how we fucked up the money, how we gave these fools all this equipment to play with. That's all you gotta say. Ain't nobody gonna get mad at you for that because we already know you fucking up. We already know you're fucked up. We can see by how the president is going on vacation in the middle of a crisis. Y'all keep on hitting that like button, man. We're gonna try to get 20 in here tonight, man. We're gonna get 20 in here. We're gonna get it rocking. Furthermore, unless noted when estimating acquisition values, our source is the Department Logistics Agency and their comprehensive databases of military equipment. Now, let's talk about the vehicles and airplanes. Between 2003 and 2016, the U.S. purchased 75,898 vehicles and 208 aircraft to the Afghan army to use in its security forces. That's a lot. Now let's look at the breakdown. A armored personnel carries such as a M113A2 that costs $170,000 each. The recent purchases of an M577A2 that carries about $333,000 each. A mine-resistant vehicle, they're expensive, range from $412,000 to $767,000. That means if you run over a mine, it blows up, it ain't gonna fuck you up. You still protected. Those things are expensive. I'm glad you in here, bro. Hey, spread the word, Jake. Because Jake, I got it lit up tonight. We trying to get 20 in here, bro. You know how we do. All my mods on standby. Anybody acting retarded, y'all know how to handle it. Oh, yeah, and Jake, I gave you that wrench because all you got to do, if you see someone out of line or not participating with the chat pertaining to what we're discussing, all you got to do is mute them. And Jake, I gave you that because Jake, you've been holding me down since the beginning. So you know I was going to look out for you, bro. Appreciate you. Can't wait to meet you one day, for real. Now, the total cost could range between $382 million to $711 million we done spent on these type of vehicles. Recovery vehicles, such as the truck wrecker, that costs base model $168,960 and $880,000 to $674 for the super strength versions. We have medium range tactical vehicles, 5-ton cargo and general transport trucks. They priced at $67,139. However, the family of MTV heavy vehicles had price ranging from $235,500 to $724,820 each. Cargo trucks to transport airplanes cost $800,865. See, guys, this is what we're talking about. This is money. This is what I'm talking. This is why it came out to $3 billion. $3 billion. For real. I mean, this is just how crazy this is. Oh, it gets worse. Oh, it gets worse. Humvees, ambulance type, they're ranging from 37,000 to 943 to 142,918, with most at 96,466. The cargo type priced at 104,682. Utility Humvees were typically priced at 91,429. However, the 12,000-pound troop transport version costs up to $329,000. Light tactical vehicles, fast attack combat vehicles, $69,400, and the passenger motor vehicles, $65,500. All terrain four-wheel vehicles that goes up to 42,273 military databases. This is what we have left so far. Oh, it gets worse. This month, the Taliban seized the Black Hawk helicopters and an A-29 Super Tucano attack aircraft as late as last month. And these are the newest vehicles that we got in the military. Afghanistan Ministry of Defense posted photos on social media, 70 new arrived helicopters from the U.S. You see how they trolling us, man? They said seven new helicopters from the U.S. That's what they're saying. But yeah, there's more. Oh, there's more. Yeah, you're right. In their defense, most of them were either dead or went in and turned over. My man said Joe Biden has left the chat. Yeah, that Joe Biden heard up and left when he found out all this money. That's a lot of explaining to do to some reporters. Black Hawk helicopters can cost up to $21 million. I want y'all to think about that shit. $21 million. You know what we could do with $21 million for the U.S. right now? We could help a lot of damn families right now. We could stop a lot of crime right now. We could do a whole lot with $20 million, $21 million. In 2013, the U.S. placed an order for 20 A-29 Super Tucano attack aircraft for $427 million. That is $21.3 million for each plane. Other specialized helicopters can cost up to $37 million each. The Afghan Air Force contracted the C-208 light attack airplanes. That was in 2018. They got 7 for $84.6 million or $12.1 million each. The airplanes are very sophisticated and carry Hellfire missiles and anti-tank missiles and other weaponry. Guys, I can't make this up. I really can't. Like, I'm being real about this. You can't make this up. We had 16 likes, people. 16 likes. Oh, man. And it gets even crazy. The PC-12 intelligence renaissance and surveillance airplanes use the latest in technology. Remember, I told you we got the latest technology over there. Having these planes fall into Taliban control is disconcerting. Civilian models sell new for approximately $5 million each, and military planes could sell for many times that price. Basic fixed-wing airplanes range in price from $3.1 million to $22 million in the DLA base. Of course, helicopter prices also range widely depending on the technology, purpose, and equipment. For example, according to the DLA general purpose helicopters range in price from $92,000 to $922,000. I would say a mil, damn near close to a mil. Observation helicopters can cost $92,000 and utility helicopters up to damn near a mil. Even if the Taliban can't fly our planes, the parts are very valuable. For example, just control stick for certain military planes had an acquisition price of $17,808 and a fuel tank sells for $35,000. Y'all know what's about to go down. Y'all know what's about to go down with this stuff. Why you think China Beijing is so interested in supplying all this money to these fools? I tell you why. Finna give you a news flash. They about to get in and take apart these vehicles and find out what they really fucking with. How much y'all want to bet? I guarantee you right here, right now, there is someone from China fired up, ready to straight go. Ready to straight go. Right over there. And take all that apart. Because that's money right there that they ain't got to worry about. That's secret sources. Everything they ain't got to worry about. And that's just facts. Straight facts. Everybody, please do me a favor. Go ahead on if you can. Donate to the Cash App or send a super chat. We deep tonight, man. Let's get this party started. Let's try to get to that goal of 10. $10, man. That's all we got to get to. Let's start it out. I mean, this is real. This is straight real. Oh, I got another one right here. My man's from over there from oh my God, Twitch. He said Bagram Air Force Base abandoned and $7 billion is us U.S. hardware left behind that we can't even account for. Why the hell didn't we bomb the hell out of the base before we left? Is my main question. Excel, I'm going to tell you why they didn't do that, Excel. Because we have idiots in control. They thought it was a game. They thought it was a game. They just wanted to just pull out and don't worry about the consequence. But it don't work that way. It don't. It really don't. All right, let's get back into this. Now let's talk about the lost drones. In 2017, the U.S. military lost $174 million in drones. That was a part of the attempt to help the Afghan National Army. That audit disappeared from the website. Oh, don't forget weapons, communication equipment, and night vision goggles. Ever since 2003, we have done gave them 600,000 infantry weapons, including M16 rifles, 162,000 pieces of communication equipment, and 16,000 night vision goggle devices, according to the GAO report. Oh, man. Let's give it up. Super chat in the building. Super chat in the building. From Ms. Bonesman. Super chat, I got you, man. Divided we fall. United is harder to knock us down, but we still get back up and keep fighting these sociopaths. I am. I have to. We have to. Because listen, guys, it's going to get crazy. A lot of us is going to lose our jobs. A lot of us is going to lose positions in our communities. But we got to speak up. Because right now we're going against good and evil. And it's even affecting our children. We got our children out here thinking that they're not supposed to have no consequence. They're not supposed to learn from their actions. And we got to instill in their heads, no matter how stubborn they are or how crazy they act, that everything you do in life, there is a consequence. And that's why we got to keep the fight on. Equipment on eBay next month. Yeah, they might, Steve. Or again, Steve, like I said, the Chinese is very interested in helping them, giving them money. And I'm telling you now. Well, Independent Mini United, I appreciate y'all. You know I do. This is crazy. Real crazy. Now, here's some more stuff that's been reported. And this is all from Forbes. Y'all know Forbes ain't going to lie. Because Forbes, when it comes to money, they research. The howitzer is the modern cannon for the U.S. military, and each unit can cost up to $500,000. However, most are in the $200,000 price range. At the higher end, there's a GPS guided on fired shells. A common price of M16 rifle is $749, according to the DLA. But adding a grenade launcher can push the price of the M16 to $12,032. I know that for a fact. M4 carbine rifles are slightly more expensive, with the unit prices as high as $1,278. Just the sights on night vision sniper rifle scopes, they're expensive too, can run as high as $35,000. But however, most vary in price between $5,000 to $10,000. Here are the costs of other types of weaponry provided to the Afghan forces. Machine guns, the M240 model, between $6,600 and $9,000 each. Grenade launcher, they cost between $1,000 to $5,000 each. However, in 2020, the manufacturer sold 53 for $15,000 each. Army shotguns were acquired for only $150,000 each, according to DLA. All right, hold on. Let me show that right quick. And she said, I'm about to get to that right quick. I got you, Bunker. Hold on. My man, they said, many I hire you to homeschool my son. Okay, I didn't know y'all had asked about that.
No, do not homeschool me.
Oh my God.
No.
My kid is off the chain. Anyway.
I love school.
Army shotguns were acquired for $150 each, and the Army pistol cost $320 each, which not that much. But each aerostat surveillance balloon cost $8.9 million each, and the Scan Eagle drone cost approximately $1.4 million, according to the recent procurement news. Even as late as 2021, U.S. appropriations for the Wolfhound's radio monitoring system approached $874,000. God, this is a lot of damn money. A lot of money right now. A lot. It's my say, keep an eye on them false flags. You know they're coming, and it's gonna be unvaxxed. Some know, some way. Fuck my life. Yeah, I know. I feel you. 2 more to get 20. Let's get 20 likes in the building. Teachers across the country are leaving or getting fired by the masses. Just saw an update for our district as well. All right, y'all. I'm finna do this. Don't go nowhere. I'm finna do a quick. I'm finna post this on the community tab because I'm about to get a drove of people in here. We at 11. I'm gonna try to get us to about 20 to 30 tonight because everybody need to hear this shit. And this is a lot. This is a lot of information that I have been researching trying to get this to y'all. So give me 1 second, cause we got a good group of people here tonight.
What you talking about tonight, Dad? What you talking about tonight, Dad?
I'll talk about all that money that America done lost with them fools getting all that
with all that equipment.
Yeah, all that equipment.
You seen the head of the Taliban showing off his little Black Hawks now?
Yep, we talked about that too. And by the way, y'all, shout out to my son, my youngest son, starting his first job tomorrow. Proud of my boy. 16, didn't even ask us to even fill out the application, did it on his own. That's when you know you teach your children right, when they do it themselves. You ain't got to ask for no help. So shout out to my son. Very self-sufficient. All right, let's see here. What else I got?
Joe, you want anything to eat?
Yes, son. Put mine in the microwave, because it's going to be a minute.
How many hot dogs you want?
2, son. 2?
Okay, Mom. How many hot dogs?
Well, make me 3. I got a big appetite now. Yeah, man. I ain't even hit the gym. I done messed up on my goal like I normally do. I'm gonna get back in it though. I just been having a lot going on with family. But don't y'all worry, I will be back in there doing my thing. My wife told me I can't have no beach body. Said she'll kill me. She looking at me like, Oh man. Shout out to my wife, man. Y'all give me 1 minute. I'm just trying to get us some more people in here. And then I will be done. All right. All right. I think that should put it right there. Y'all give me 1 second. Yeah, that's what I say, man. If you raise them early, you can do it. You can do it. They can do a lot. So give me 1 second, guys. I ain't going nowhere. I'm just going to get my charger to my phone. I'm gonna give y'all some nice chilling music while I take a short interlude. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. I thought I was on mute. So let me go back where we left off. Sorry about that, guys. I had on mute. So the total cost for the 16 for the image intensifiers were $10,747 each. Now I want y'all to remember this number. I want y'all to remember this number. All right. Okay. Then we got the sophisticated model that runs about $66,000. The receiver transmitter was $210,651. The sophisticated radio sets runs about $61,966. Then you got the amplifiers that run $28,165. The repeater sets $28,527, and the frequencies run up to about $18,908. However, if the Taliban doesn't have the expertise or technologies to program the equipment, it will become obsolete quickly, or it could be sold off to other countries who want to acquire U.S. technology. Now, this is what I think that happened. What's going on, Logic? My dog. I'm going to have Logic on the show soon. Y'all watch for that. And 0% liberal. I'm going to try to get them all three on my show at one time. Y'all listen. I'm going to be real about this. This is what I'm thinking. This is not a conspiracy, but this is my thought. I think that the American people that's over this shit really thought that if they was to go ahead on and leave that equipment over there, that it wasn't going to be no big deal because the Afghanistans didn't have the technology to work it. But what they didn't consider is that Beijing, China, is ready to go. They want our technology. They want to be better than us. So why not? So this is nothing new. This right here was a big fuck up for us as a nation. We should have destroyed all that equipment if we couldn't get it all out of there, and that should have been it. Now we just gave them a gold mine. You don't think they're not gonna sell that to Russia and all them? This is how they're gonna get ahead of us every time. Man, you can't make this up. It's crazy. And I will put the link in there because, man, it talks about how many weapons we've been giving these fools, everything. I mean, it just, whoo, man. When you hear that, you gonna get into your feelings. You might get so mad. Yeah. I'll tell you, man, that's how much money we left on the table. That's how much money we left on the table. $3 billion worth of equipment. Keep that in mind. $3 billion is right over there in Afghanistan right now, about to be probably get multiplied. Because you know the Chinese they got that they checkbook ready to go and get all that. Yeah, man, we'll take care of that for y'all. Don't y'all worry. Damn. All right, y'all. Let's see what we got here. Pull up the Federalists. Now, let's talk about the numbers of this whole lie that they've been telling us. Now, remember they told us, right, that everybody that was getting on these planes was supposed to be mostly Americans. Well, we've been lied to again because the Federalists has gotten some more concrete information to show that once again we've been lied to. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about the big famous lie. That's funny. 3 hours. I believe you. So let's talk about this. Let's get more involved in this joint here. Leaked numbers reveal most U.S. evacuees are Afghan nationals and not U.S. citizens. Political National Security reporter Alex Ward released leaked U.S. State Department evacuation numbers from Kabul, Afghanistan on Twitter Tuesday. Y'all, let me tell you about Politico. Politico always called the middle of the line, okay? Because with Politico, you know, and sometimes they'll be swinging for the left and then they'll turn around and swing for the right. So they've always been in the middle. But one thing about them though, then they pretty good at getting numbers during a crisis. According to Ward, within 15 hours on August the 23rd, midnight at 3 p.m. on our time, midnight on our time, 3 p.m. on the other time of the Afghanistan people, the United States evacuated a total of 6,916 people from the country. Of those, get this now, only 483 were American citizens. I want y'all to put that in your head. 483 of our people are American citizens. So how in the hell can you tell me that you evacuating our people and we only got 483 of these people in our home on land? Explain this to me, because to me, I'm not getting the whole full grasp of this. I'm not getting the full picture. I mean, maybe it's me. I'm not getting the picture. Y'all give me 1 second. I mean, I'm not getting the picture, y'all. Y'all give me 1 second. I mean, I'm not getting the picture, y'all. That is a lot. That is a lot of people that we're getting out. All right, Bones lady, Bones mama. What they're saying is we're supposed to have between about 70,000, right, over there. That's supposed to be Americans. In the report, what I'm reading from that they got from Politico on the Federalist on site, that out of 6,912 people that was evacuated on the 23rd, only 483 of those were American in that one day. So we took more of the refugees than we did Americans. Roger, I don't know. At this point, to me, it's all fishy, because why are you worried about the refugees? Get the American people out of there. That's what you need to worry about. The refugees can wait later. Sorry, I ain't trying to sound fucked up. This is why I miss Trump, because Trump ain't like that. Because Trump would have said, people, America first, buddy. When you get all the Americans out and we still meet that deadline, then, well, yeah, we'll see what we can do. We can work out with a little people. Or he would have said, yeah, you want to get some Afghans, only personnel essential, people that can actually help us with wrapping stuff up and finishing out the whole declassifying the program. You know how they have to have their brief to declassify them with, and that's it. We'll give them, a chance to get some immunity or whatever in the U.S., get citizenship. But besides that, nah. Exactly. That same thing. That's why I do this, Jay. That's why I do this, man. Because people need to know. Now, it gets even more crazy. The vast majority of evacuees were Afghan nationals, numbering 6,425. The remaining 8 were either from a third country or their country of origin was unknown. So now we getting people, we don't know what country they from. Since the evacuation effort began, the U.S. has evacuated a total of 26,582 people from Afghanistan, according to the ward. Now, American citizens made up only 4,407 of the rescued, while the rest were Afghanistan at 21,533, and third country nations represent 642. So what the hell are we doing? What is this? Fuck the little American guy? Is that what we're doing now? All these Americans that put in that work trying to research this, we're basically said, fuck you. That's basically what we're doing. Because how in the world are you telling me only 4,000 of our people is at the house? And y'all say we got between 15,000 to 70,000 people on the ground. It don't make sense to me. I mean, it just don't. It don't make any sense. Y'all guys right. It's a lot of shady stuff going on. Now, the new release numbers revealing the U.S. evacuation of tens of thousands of Afghan refugees are amplifying serious concerns over our national security and the vetting process for rescued individuals. The leaked numbers also come in the wake of dangerous national security mistakes made by France and the United Kingdom. So we ain't the only country fucking up with this. Oh, you know they mostly men. Y'all saw the men that was on that damn thing. They had them girls left behind. Just Tuesday morning, the BBC reported that the UK accidentally evacuated a person on its no-fly list from Afghanistan. Despite the unnamed individual being identified on the no-fly list after landing in Birmingham, England, UK officials decided to allow the person to enter the country. Really? Really? So you mean to tell me you know this food is a risk, a hell of a risk that could blow up some shit in your country? You just gonna be like, yeah, well, just come on in, man. You here now. We'll deal with it later. No, fuck that. Send that motherfucker back where he came from. Send him back. He don't need to be here. The same day, a government spokesman for France announced that a part of investigation into the links with the Taliban, they had detained an Afghan whom they evacuated. What I told y'all. What did I told y'all? I told y'all they were going to start planting people to get on them planes to do the work. As soon these are terrorists. You give them an inch, they'll take a road trip. Remember I told y'all that? They don't take a mile, they take a whole damn road trip. All right. Love you too, son. Take a whole damn road trip.
You want to take a cat to the vet. He's got an eye infection.
Oh no. All right. Yeah, man. Now, let's see what else. The detained man admitted to being a member of the Taliban and said he had worked as the armed head of a Taliban checkpoint in Kabul. French officials also believe he's close to another Afghan evacuee suspected of working for the Taliban. Unanswered questions about the U.S. vetting process are mounting. Many wonder if Biden administration has any plans for safety letting people into the United States, given that lack of preparation has left the administration scrambling to even get people out of Afghanistan before the Taliban takes total control. As of now, the Biden administration has yet to reveal how thoroughly it is vetting individuals evacuated from Afghanistan. Even if they are checking everyone, we do not know how many have been turned away or were the administration plans to take them if they do not pass a basic background check. Biden said on Sunday that the evacuations from Kabul would be landing a U.S. military base and transit centers around the world for screening before Afghans were welcomed to their home in the United States of America. The president said these evacuees could be processed at U.S. bases, including those in Qatar, Germany, Kuwait, and Spain. Leaked emails reported by Axios, however, describe conditions where Afghans are being held at the Al Uda Air Base in Duhar Qatar as a living hell, with rat infestation and trash, urine, fecal matter, spilled liquids, and vomit covering the floors. It remains unclear how, through thorough vetting of thousands of Afghan nationals, can take place under such circumstances. The resettlement process itself has also sparked serious concern among those who believe rescued Afghan people should be brought to countries where they can best assimilate. Man, this ain't good. This ain't good. We not aligned with their culture. So why should they be here? They're not gonna adapt our culture like that. You gotta remember, some of these guys are still leaving Sharia law. They believe in it, they live it, they breathe it, they've been taught it since they were young. They're not gonna stop. We had 20 likes, guys. We had 20 likes. This is crazy. Real crazy. All right, y'all, give me 1 second. I'm finna take a quick little recess to get me a water. I'm coming right back. Don't y'all go nowhere. I'm coming right back. Gonna play some soothing music till I come back. I'm back, guys. I had to give me a little wet my whiskers right quick. Had to check on the family cat. Shout out to my cat that I got. Ghost. He should be having his own channel soon. I got inspired by Cat. Hello. So Ghost will be having his own channel soon. His tuxedo channel. But anyway, let's get back to this, man. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me get my cat. Oh my God. I got it. Oh, big boy. Oh, Lord. My back. All right. Say hello to everybody. This is the cat. He said hello. Yeah, that's my favorite cat, man. I love that Joker, boy. I don't know. I never thought I was gonna be a cat person, but yeah, I love my ghost. That's my dog. That's my cat. So anyway, let's get back to the rest of this damn story, man. Get back to how crazy this shit done got. Again, beforehand, if you missed it, shout out to Miss Bones Mama for the super chat. We are at 20 likes. Nobody ain't got a Cash App in yet. If you want to do a Cash App, here is the information below. And again, I'll make sure this one will be available and free for everybody. I will not make this a members only one for a while. So I just want to make sure that y'all guys are in the know of that. All right, so let's go ahead on. Let's keep on moving on here and talk about how crazy this sounds. Because everybody keeps saying, and I believe everybody, this is a 9/11 waiting to happen. Everybody keeps saying that it's gonna be another 9/11, and I have to agree with y'all because we're moving crazy, very crazy. We're not using no common sense. We letting people come in our countries, and now it's a total fuck fest. Now we all know what the main reason is. Everybody wants to be able to have enough people on their team to keep them in a position of power. But does that mean to be in that position of power where you turn around and you lose it all? I mean, that's all I'm saying. To lose it all? I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. Oh, man, I tell you, you can't make this shit up. See if I got everything covered for all right. Ain't nothing there. Let me go back over here. Now we're gonna move into some of the stuff that's going on today. We're gonna talk about healthcare workers. Now, y'all, you know I love the front line of healthcare workers. My great grandmother was a nurse. Okay, I have nothing but respect for nurses. They have a tough job. They do a lot of stuff. They have to deal with a lot, and I understand. But right now, the medical field is becoming a bunch of pansies. And we're about to talk about one particular medical field over here in South Florida. Now, if you ain't been to South Florida is palm trees, nice weather, beautiful women, beach body dudes, It's the shit over there in South Florida. You might lose your mind if you ain't used to all that candy over there in South Florida. But unfortunately, we have a bunch of first line health workers who don't want to acknowledge that they're blessed to be in the nice, beautiful comfort of South Florida and do what they're supposed to be doing best, saving lives and doing it with a smile instead of crying like a bitch. But let's get into this story here and talk about it. Healthcare workers are becoming the new public school teachers, whiny and needy. In between cable news, interviews, and performing TikTok dances, which we see all these nurses do, routines, healthcare workers have also started protesting. And it raises the question, when do all these people do their actual job and, provide health care? Starting to wonder too. To be sure, not all, nor perhaps even most of them are spending their days whining to CNN about how tough their jobs have become and how frustrating it is that their hospital beds are full, but it's a lot. A group of 75 doctors in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, that's right, near Miami, briefly staged a walkout. Yeah, I said it. A walkout protest on Monday because they're tired and resentful of patients who have declined to receive a vaccination shot against the sweet and sour sniffles. One of them, JT Snarsky, yes, that's her real name, wasn't too tired, though, to be standby for MSNBC, telling a reporter in an interview that it was incredibly frustrating to see others dispute the safety of vaccines. That is not your place. I'm going to say it again. It is not your place as a healthcare provider to tell someone what they need to be doing, making someone, excuse me, and criticize someone for not wanting to do what you want them to do for their body. It is their body, free will choice. All you can do is provide the information, and it's up to them to take it or not. If they don't want to take it, then that's it. So what you're trying to tell me now? If you go and tell somebody they got cancer and they say they don't want to take what is it? What is it? If they don't want to take the what is it? What they call it? Radiation treatment and all that stuff that comes with cancer, what you gonna do? Are you gonna get into their ass and make them? I would like to see you try. You know what's gonna happen. If they don't want chemo, they don't want radiation, you can't make them. Sorry. All you could do is make them feel comfortable and let it go from there. Same thing if you tell someone that gets a broken arm, hey, I got to put this arm in a cast. If they buzz out and tell you, I don't want no cast, I don't want no treatment, what you gonna do? Scream at them and hold them down and treat them? You gonna let their ass go? Okay, because you know if it hits them hard enough, they'll come back. See, that's what I'm talking about. This is why we the people are tired of this shit. We have the choice to make free will. This is supposed to be a free will country. You know good and damn well not everybody's going to comply to what you want them to do. If they don't comply, then let them have that consequence. And what you worried about it for? If you vaccinated, that's what y'all keep saying, should have nothing to worry about. But I digress. I'm sure it's also frustrating for doctors to treat opiate addicts who keep returning to the emergency room. There's another example. Wasting untold resources that could be put to better use. Yet healthcare providers have managed to deal with that day in and day out for years without needing to post crying selfies on social media. Thank you. That's what Adam Hill, a doctor at Riley Hospital for Children in Indianapolis, did last week on Twitter. Hi, I'm a healthcare worker crying at the hospital, he wrote. It's important to show more of this. Included with the post was a picture he took with his surgical mask pulled down and solitary tears streaming down the side of his face. Okay? The tweet shared 13,000 times, received nearly 99,000 likes. Hill then went to give an interview on a local TV news station, which noted that he doesn't typically care for COVID patients. Then what you crying for? Powerful though. I'm not sure how much more of this we really need to see. It's everywhere. Earlier this month, another woman that's a nurse, Felicia Croft of Shreveport, Louisiana, recorded a 3-minute video on the verge of a breakdown because she has been experiencing the feeling of defeat and losing patients who succumbed to the virus. In November last year, nurse Karen Sherman of Nashville posted a type of before and after set of photos on Twitter. One that was taken professionally when she was a nursing student, and the other a selfie in hospital lighting, appearing haggard during a shift in the intensive care unit. How it started, how it's going, her caption said, "We get it. The job is hard." That's why the Bureau of Labor Statistics has doctors and surgeons averaging above 2 a year. Registered nurses are at more than 75,000 per year. This isn't charity work. Yeah, it ain't. And let me tell y'all something about a nurse, a woman nurse especially. Some of you young guys out here that want you a nurse, I hope you know that women nurses, they got an ego from hell. Okay? A lot of them got an ego from hell because they know they make damn near 100 grand a year and they just got an ego from hell. They really do. And it's annoying as shit. So, with that being said, that's why half of them go home alone. Because ain't nobody got time for dealing with that shit. Money don't make me. Money don't make me at all. I make the money. It's true that some hospital systems are overwhelmed with COVID patients who have not received a vaccine, perhaps by choice. But plenty of people get sick and die through their personal choices. Getting them not to die anyway is a healthcare provider's role, one they signed up for. Yet some providers are musing aloud in the New York Times, no less, about declining care for the unvaccinated. These people quickly become the new public school teacher who expect constant attention for choosing a certain career path. Teacher Appreciation Month. Thank a teacher. Give a teacher something for free. Maybe they should trade places for a day with a garbage collector or even a flight attendant. Or hell, what about somebody on the front line in Afghanistan? Being a health care provider is just like plenty of other jobs. Some days are harder than others. We happen to be in a pandemic, which is the best time for doctors and nurses to shine, not whine. That's what we're trying to say. I'm not knocking anybody that is in the medical field and is putting in that work. I appreciate you. I respect you. But what we're saying is, why are you crying about something you cannot control? You cannot control grown people. Grown people gonna do what the hell they want to do. If a grown person say they don't want to take something, they ain't gonna take something. And it's facts. Okay? So with that being said, if you can't handle the heat that's coming in from it, then get the fuck out the kitchen. Find you another career path. Oh, I'll get it. You're not gonna do that because you're not gonna find another career that you could be in that you're gonna be good at, making 75,000 a year, 65,000 a year, or 200,000 a year, or 155,000, or 175,000 a year. Because right now you're wasting valuable time of a life you can be saved. So those 75 doctors that walked out today, they could have been saving a shitload of lives. But no. I can't. I just can't. We're gonna protest. Man, get the fuck out of here. A lot of us should be protesting. Hell, I should be protesting. I have a hard life too. But I'm not. Because guess what? Who the fuck's gonna listen? At the end of the day, you just gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta pick yourself up by the bootstraps and keep moving. People like people that keep moving, not people that's scared to not move at all. All right, guys, I'm finna give y'all a last one. I was gonna talk. Everybody been talking about this. I gotta talk about it. Oh man, y'all know what I'm about to talk about. I know we don't do sports on this channel, but I gotta do this. I gotta do this, and I'm gonna tell you why, guys. If y'all don't understand about this girl named Sha'Carri Richardson, now I'm about to give you a backstory. Sha'Carri Richardson is the young lady that was supposed to go with the U.S. Olympic team and was supposed to run in the track and field sport of a 100-meter run. I think some other relay race, something like that. She's supposed to run. Now, the girl did not qualify because she turned around and she got caught with marijuana in her system. Now, I get it. Yeah, Sha'Carri. Yeah, Sha'Carri. Yeah, that's right, bro. I get it. She got high because she said her biological mother passed away and she had to cope. And, she took it like a woman. She said, I did it. She raised her hand. But unfortunately right now, we got what you call the wokian. What up, thick booty? We got the wokians out here. And these wokians are doing everything they can to promote victimhood on athletes, especially when they fucked up. And one of these people that did that were, the Max Kellermans, the ESPN people. All these motherfuckers was like, oh, nah, she went through a hard time. All she needed to do is to get it together. You stupid. So in the meantime, she rebounded. She did some appearances, got some hugs with some superstars, But Sha'Carri, you gotta remember, y'all, when you get caught with this stuff, and this is facts. Shout out to my boy AK Nation, because he brought this story first. I didn't know this, but I knew it, but I forgot about it. When you get caught with an illegal substance in your system, and you're a high athlete, like a high level athlete, like a basketball player or anybody like that that's supposed to be going to the Olympics, the sporting people, that organization that he was talking about, I don't forgot what they are. They are supposed to test you, and you're supposed to notify them everything you do. Every time you go anywhere, whether it's the mall, whether you just going to your cousin's house, wherever you at, you got to let them know. And then you do that and give them the address, because they may pop up at that house. They may pop up at that house and they want to test you right then to see if you clean. And this is what they do. And they do those random tests for the next 30 days, because they got to make sure you clean 30 to 45 days. And as soon as they know you're clean, then you can proceed on to the next. But since I gave you that story, I'm going to show y'all what happens when being overly confident goes the fuck wrong.
In history. Women's 100. And a good start for Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price. Thompson, hurrah! Richardson being left behind, and out in front, the Olympic champion does it again. 10 points.
Now, guys.
5-4. That is the second fastest time ever. Only Olympic champion reminds you why she is the twice now
reigning Olympic champ. That was an amazing 100 meters. She made it look easy.
Yeah, and now she's not even from this country.
What happened to
They
Sha'Carri
from
Richardson?
Jamaica. She from Jamaica.
So the Olympic podium, the cakes, they're finished.
Now, she cussed on here. I'm not going to play that part because it's stupid. But she went up here cussing, talking about, I ain't motherfucking finished. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got this. Let me tell you something. The Jamaicans are like us in basketball. I'm going to say it again. The Jamaicans are like black folks in basketball. Okay? Black folks in basketball overseas, when we represent the U.S., we could have what we had a shitty team this time. We had a shitty like team over there and everything else. And guess what? We killed it because this is what we train so hard that even at our lowest point, we still good. We still above the rest. Jamaicans, same way with running. Like Usain Bolt held the fastest man track for 2009 until this year. It got broken by this dude named Marcel Jesup, who's Italian and black. He was born in America, but he was raised in Italy, so he has dual citizenship. It took how many years? 12 years to break that record. Now, he done set one that probably going to take a little longer. Probably maybe 15, 16 years. Yeah, exactly. Jamaicans are fast. You're not going to outrun a Jamaican all kind of way. You outrun a Jamaican, you're amazing. Just like that girl that won the spelling bee. Shout out to AK Nation. That beat all the Bangladeshis and the Indians in spelling. And she only been learning how to spell for 2 years. But you remember now they tell black people we don't have what they call that shit? We don't have critical thinking skills. We're not good at spelling and good with English. That's what the Wokians tell you. That's bullshit. You can do anything you put your mind to. Let me tell y'all a story. This is a little bit story time right quick. I ain't never told y'all this. I'm going to wrap this up after I tell you this story. I was born with a problem, right? I was born where I could not pronounce words worth of shit, okay? I stuttered real bad, and I had like a lisp of pronouncing stuff. And it started at age 3. They strictly told my great-grandmother, for the rest of my life, I was going to have a speech impediment, and I wasn't going to be able to talk worth a damn. And this is facts here. That's what they told her. Your grandson will never talk correctly. She said, all right. She looked at me and I heard about that. I was already getting picked on by kids because I can't pronounce things a certain way. And she looked at me and she said, baby, fuck them kids. You can do anything you want when you put your mind to it. I'm going to find someone to help you. And she found this lady, this white lady named Miss Sandra Gaskins. I never forget her. Sandra Gaskins. She's a speech therapist. That lady sat me down and said, son, she said, before you leave elementary school, I'm going to work with you from kindergarten until whatever it takes for you to learn how to talk correctly. By the time I got in 5th grade, I was reading at a 10th grade level. I was also pronouncing words that college kids were supposed to be pronouncing. And it blew everybody's mind. Mind you, when I went back to the doctor, he was shocked because I was told I was going to have to wear these glasses and I'm going to have a fucked up list for the rest of my life and couldn't pronounce shit. And now I pronounce things like it ain't nothing. Now, I have trouble with some words. Now my wife have to help me with some of these words because I still have it, from my past. But all in all, that was it. Yeah, exactly, Thick Booty. That's what she did. Miss Sandra Gaskin. She is still alive today. I never forget that lady. I thought she had the most prettiest curly hair. Miss Gaskin should be about close to about a little bit older than my mom. She should be about getting close to 70. Pretty lady when we was in school. Oh, linoleum. Oh, that's fun. I love that word. Those kind of words I like petroleum, the linoleum. Yeah, and she told me, she said, "Son, you gonna get it." And she always told me, "Take your time. If you can't pronounce something, and practice." And that's what I would do. And that's how I got like indigenous people. I couldn't pronounce that worth of shit. Now I know how to pronounce it because I had to keep practicing it in the mirror. Indigenous people, At first I couldn't pronounce it for nothing. But that's some of the things that in Afghanistan I had a hard time pronouncing that, but I had to practice. But that's what I try to tell people. You can do anything you put your mind to. That's why I keep telling y'all, my life has been against the wall since I came out of my mother's womb. And I'm used to having hardships because it has made me who I am today. I've never punked out. I never said, "Oh, I want to give up," because I know that at the end of the day, there's a tunnel. Everything is temporary. Everything. And I also learned one thing. Yeah, it did, Jake. It really did. And another thing that I can also thank God for, and I think about it every day, is that every hardship that I have accomplished, it has put me another tool, another notch in my character selection. It has built me to be more and more humble. That's why I tell people all the time that I'm glad I didn't have an easy life. Because if I had an easy life, I don't think I would be the man I am today. I wouldn't be able to handle situations and be able to do what I need to do. See, what's wrong with people like Shakara is because Shakara don't have people in her life to sit her down and tell her when she's fucked up. See, I had a lot of people in my life who would tell me when I'm fucked up. My great grandmother, my great granddaddy. I had a lot of powerful men in my life. When you got 3 generations of men in your life, you gonna learn something. I had a great grandfather, a grandfather, and a dad. All 3 lived very well. My dad died whenever I got in my early 30s, but my great grandfather and my grandfather, they lived a long life. And they were all about tradition. And they didn't, and that's just what it was. Respect was important. This is how it was. Yeah, get it to that 20. Let's get it to 26. Listen, my great grandfather, whoo, man, when you came in that man's house, you better say hello. And you better have a smile on your face. You better not have no attitude when you stepped in my great grandfather's house. He didn't play that shit. He didn't play. Oh yeah, bro. Listen, when I was growing up, my great grandfather was, let's see here. When I was like 10, yeah, about 10 or 11, my great grandfather was like 62. My grandmother was like 58. My great grandmother was like 58. My grandmother was like in her 40s, and my mother was like, in her late, yeah. Let me see. Let me get it right. Yeah, my great grandfather was in his 70s. My great grandmother was in her 70s. My grandmother was in her 50s, and my granddaddy was in his 50s, and my mom was in her 30s, and my dad was in his 30s. So yeah, I had nothing but strong people around me. They didn't play that shit. So whenever I fuck up at school, I had to answer to 3. I had to answer to 6 people: my great grandma, my granddaddy, my mama, my grandma, my dad, and my granddaddy. I had to answer to 6 motherfuckers. They didn't play that shit, bro. What's up, Eddie? Good having you in. Yeah, I didn't, man. They didn't play. That's a lot of, man. That's a lot of strong, and all of them was from the South, and all of them was raised to get it out the mud. Now, no, now again, my dad was a hustler for a while. You know, he dabbled in illegal activity, but he got it together whenever I got 12 because he didn't want me to be in the same predicament he was in. But the rest of my family, they didn't play that shit. Oh, whippings, shit, man. Let me tell you something. You got 6 strong people you raised around. You act the fool if you want to. If my great grandma missed, my granddaddy gonna try to catch me. If my great granddaddy can't catch me, my granddaddy gonna try to catch me because he right down the street. And if I try to dodge my granddaddy, my grandma somewhere in the middle. And if I make it to my parents, I'm fucked. Cause my dad gonna fuck me up. I mean, they didn't play games, man. They did not play games. Like they were on it. Like, yeah. That's why I'm like I am today. I'm from the old school, man. And when it came to that American flag, when you supposed to stand up and do that Pledge of Allegiance, my grandma didn't play that shit. You better not tell her talking about you ain't gonna pledge, you gonna kneel for the flag. Man, get your ass whooped. What? You gonna do what now? You must be praying. Well, you gotta remember today's kids, you can't really do that so much, but there's other ways. If you take these kids internet and stuff like that, the fun stuff they like to do, I don't give a damn how tough they talk. They can't stand it. Oh yeah, our thick booty, it's crazy. They think everything is colonialism. They talking about Christianity is colonialism. Listen, I'm so sick of that colonialism word. Quit saying everything tradition is colonialism. Everything that we have seen tradition-wise is what made us here is as successful as it is today. Terms hard work pays off. You work hard, what do you get? You get things in return. You don't get nothing for free. Yeah, stuff like Christianity. Look, Christianity been in the U.S. for the longest of time. Hell, black people was the fucking damn spokesperson for Christianity. So what's now? Why is different? Oh, I know why it's different because you don't like what the word is saying with what's going on in the world out here today. That's what that is. I can tell you that right now. But I'm not go that far because I don't want to get my shit flagged. But you already know what it is. Hey, listen, me and my down south, my you can call social service on your parents if you want to down south, and they clothing and feeding you, and you look healthy. They're gonna tell you, they're gonna look at you and laugh in your face. They don't play that down south. Now Atlanta is different because it's a bigger city, but down in these smaller towns in the south where I'm from, no, they don't do that. Only way they gonna come in and take your kids, you got to be absolutely filthy, disgusting. Kids got whelps, kids got matted hair. You know what I'm saying? Then yeah, that's a different story. You know, yeah, you gone, you're done. No, Jay, kids don't have the power. People have let kids think they have the power. That's the problem. They have went up here and played into society's hand, and that's why a lot of these kids don't live long. That's why you see so many kids die so young now because they don't have the tools to know how to be a child and stay in a child's place. And then when it's time to be an adult, it's time to be an adult. See, that's the problem. We don't have that no more. And we can thank the internet and everything else for that shit. You're right. A whooping and a beating are two different things. You're right. A whooping is a quick way to remind you to get yourself together. A beating, that's shit. Like I said, guys, the kids couldn't be in our time. Patriotic, you know I can't talk about that, boy. You try to give me things, but you got a point. Listen, I answer that. Patriotic, they're not gonna do that because they want to bring as much chaos as they can. If you can bring chaos to people, that's what it's all about. It's all about chaos. That's what it's all about. All right, guys, I'm finna wrap this up because I was gonna make sure I give y'all a good solid 2 hours. Thank y'all for the super chats tonight. Shout out to Bones Mama, $9. Anybody that want to donate to the Cash App, this is the time now to help out with studio expenses and me staying online. Now, what I got for y'all tomorrow? Tomorrow, I'm gonna have a special guest on. This guy has his own show as well. And nice to meet you too, Bones. Mama, put me and hit me on the notification bell up top, so that way you can always see when I'm on. He's gonna talk about what he does. He's a local guy around in my area, but he's got a great content, bro. He talks about cops that's doing fucked up stuff. He talks about what's going on in the community, crime, everything. He's like his own news team, basically. Him and his daughter, they get it in. So I'm going to, yeah, I will patriotic. And guess what? We can link up. I always bring people on my channel. So either way it goes, check him out tomorrow, us tomorrow. I'm gonna promote it. It'll probably be about 8 o'clock. We'll have him come on and he'll tell you some of the stories, some of the content he's done. He's amazing, dude. He's just like us. He believes in God, country, family, solid dude, take care of his kids. Just amazing at what he does. So yeah, man, just definitely check us out tomorrow. We're gonna collaborate a little bit, talk, and I'm gonna try to bring him on the show more often so y'all can see that even in South Georgia, we got fucked up shit down here. Believe me, we do. Hit the like button and share. Hit the like button and share. Love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. Y'all know what time it is. Get out of here. That's what time it is.